Hi everybody, I'm back with another update, and I did manage to clean out some of these drawers as I began in my previous video, and I can't say that it's been a complete makeover, but it's been an improvement. So here are the drawers that I was very anxious to get going on, and I did manage to move all my Tupperware from that drawer to this one. And mind you, keep in mind, all of the Tupperware that I have is in my freezer. And you've seen my freezer, so keep that in mind. I'm going to have to go out and buy more drawers. I don't know what I'm going to do if I ever stop freezing all of those vegetables. So this is it. And my baking things, mostly baking things, are in here. And so, as you can see, I found a lot of use for those clear containers that I was telling you about. And everything fits. Everything fits. It's still a bit of an eyesore, but I think I can live with this for now. I'm still working on it. So bear with me. And I did revamp this drawer a little bit. And guys, you wouldn't believe what I found in here. And actually on one of my spice jars. It is, those cleaners, I don't know, not a cleaner. Somebody came in here, okay? And that is ant repellent. Now, people, okay. Do I look like the kind of person who's afraid of an ant? I've never seen ants in here until they started drilling holes in my bedroom wall, and then they came out by the tons. Somebody came in here, probably a previous manager, I'm not sure. And can you imagine eating out of a spice jar like that? This was an empty spice jar way in the back of my cupboard. And that's why I've been cleaning them out, because they just fall on top of one another. And I actually found a big, huge drop in a brand new silverware tray that I just purchased not even a year ago. Guys, I'm disgusted. Why do I need ant repellent? And who has the audacity to come in here and go through my things and put ant repellent on top of the utensils and other items that I use to cook with? It's no wonder why I've been sick. Anyway, also I was going through my pantry and I found, now I have to explain, I never, ever, ever keep any prescription bottles or medical cards or anything from a doctor or a dentist that's personal and private, and I tear it, I shred it right away. I have a shredder. I don't keep anything like that of the sort in this house, in this condo, because I know from past experience, they all get stolen or they all go missing, mostly stolen. If you can see here, and that's why I have tape going across. 3 months ago, I had 4 dishes. Now, can you count them? 1, 2, 3. This is a very old set that we had since we lived in our old house. Now, tell me, who would come in here and take dishes? I know I didn't break these. And same thing with my cups. I had 4 of these, and look how many I have. 1, 2, 3. And same with my knives. I'll show you. I started out with 4 of these Dollarama knives, all exactly the same, and now I only have 2. So that, guys, is pretty frustrating, and I don't like the idea of somebody, and this was probably even somewhat during lockdown, before lockdown was actually over, that somebody is coming in here and putting ant crap all over my dishes and things that I used to cook with. And going through, they must have taken this out of a wallet or my car or something and brought it up here. Why? And I have to tell you, I don't want this to turn into a story time. The last time I went to this place, you know what people were doing? They went to that address, which is on the other side of this card, and somebody in the parking lot, mind you, when I tried to pay for my dental crown, the office was packed with 40 people. I've never seen that many people in that office. And there should be restrictions, regulations. So I don't know what was going on, but somebody stood outside in a parking lot and tried to deactivate my visa. So can you imagine why somebody would take this and put it somewhere where they knew somebody would be coming in and going through my pantry and trying to break some of my appliances. Now you know why I keep all these old gadgets. And, you know, even my water pick, that's my second one in about a year. My gadgets no longer work and my things are missing and jumbled up. And it's unbelievable. Anyway, let's get back to the organization. So I managed to find space for pretty much everything. And I think I can get used to that, hopefully. And all my measuring tools are there. So I did revamp the drawer a little bit, and it was overflowing, so I put some from there, and I put it in there. And so that, to me, is a little bit better. It doesn't stick when I try to open it anymore. Mind you, it's not perfect, so we'll just have to keep working with this. And I moved from my pantry. I moved those appliances that were cluttered right here, and I put them here. My handheld blender and my coffee and pepper grinder, my handheld cheese grater moved from the cupboard over here, and my espresso pots, and these mixing bowls, which I never use, came up here. And so all my pot lids that I had over here, which were flowing over, went down here. And because I am going to be following the vegetarian meal plan from now on, I got rid of my egg tray in the fridge and I put it down there. So that part is done. And I put all my empties from here, which just wasn't working, all the way up here where I know I won't ever be going. You see all my empties back there? And I could do with another one of these boxes. These are wonderful. I get them at Dollarama. And see all my empties? And I keep my overflow right with the product, or close to the product, I should say. And I have another empty back here. See? Another empty back here. That's why I like everything to look uniform and the same. So those are the spices that I keep out. And so my mother had many more which were empty, or I didn't know what they were. She had many of them labeled, but some of them weren't. So I redid everything last year. This is my salt and pepper. And it's much better like this. Much better. Okay. By the way, that's mint. And this here, this is completely clean and dry, guys. They put they put salt and pepper in there, I think. So I decided to keep it. See? I love keeping commercial packages. I don't know what it is. And so, all my commercial boxes, let me show you, went right up here. I stacked them all very neatly because they were everywhere. They were everywhere. So I put them all together. And guys, I do use these. And these boxes from my pasta, they're wonderful. You know when you make homemade pasta, I don't know, or cookies or whatever have you, and you want to freeze them? This is great. This is great. And when I make my homemade pasta, that's what I'm going to do. Because then when I make lasagna or tortellini, I'm going to keep the dough in the freezer for a while. And then the next day I'll make it. Because it's too much work for one day. So I normally end up freezing it for a couple of days or so. And so I put all my baking pans right here. They're all glass. And a couple more of those see-through packages I put right back here. See? And that's it, guys. Now the pantry isn't that much of a makeover. It's essentially the same, but it's much neater. It's spacier. And I have more room for my other gadgets that are clunky and heavy. And in here are other gadgets like my blender, my mom's blender, and things like that that are too clunky and awkward. The potato ricer, they're all in there. And so those are my plastic bags. That's my printer. So I'm gonna have to clean this out. It's coffee creamer and I don't use it anymore. Plus it's getting old, so I'm gonna wash it out. And this is all my pasta. I'm running a little low on one. Rice, I don't eat that too much. I like white rice. Quinoa, couscous, brown sugar, coffee, espresso. By the way, these were all my mother's old canisters. I can't bear to throw them out. I still love them. But they were, with my cat and the way that I cook, I needed more space on the counter. So I put them here. I like the way they look. There's a spoon rest to match. My cheese board. And these are all my teas, guys. I am going to be doing a video on my favorite teas. Because I'm obsessed with teas, I guess, at the moment. And so that's my overflow. And you know, if you shop at Walmart like I do, and you know that if it's hard to find something that you like, grab it when you can. That's what I do. So these I don't use. These are the ones that my mom and I used to buy when she was alive. She wouldn't buy all these specialties. And I ended up, you know, buying once in a while a package or two. But for the most part, she liked her tea black and plain. And I guess it's okay if you like tea, but I get fed up with that. So here, my dishwashing soap, gum, candies, sunflower seeds. Everything is as organized as can be. That's the one I'm going to be using to follow the diet. And, oh, I forgot to put something away. I don't know what to do with this. The toaster. My recipes are still there. And that's my Dollarama overflow. And those aren't chips, guys. Those are scouring pads. So, there you have it. Everything is a bit more organized, as you can see. And I did find in the bottom of a drawer, a cupboard, I should say, another slicer. And these, I think, cut perfectly straight slices. So guys, I have it. I have to wash it. That's why I left the washcloth there. I have to wash it and use it because I love doing stuff like that. So down here is my work light. Heavy duty cleaners for pots and pans are down there below. And those are more scouring pads. And those are my little bags. And my reusable crinkly bags, which I love, are down here in one of those pasta trays. And I have more in this container right there. So there you have it. I think I can live with this. What do you think? Well, anyway, guys, that part of my job is done. And I just wanted to show you that I am still trying to find space for these items. This one I used to keep in the drawer here, but I don't think that I'm going to have any luck anymore putting it there. And this is more like for travel things, empties that I use if I travel or put them in the car, like for hand soap and stuff like that. And the water filter jug. So I have to find room for those. These are getting donated. I have no use for them. They're very heavy for the refrigerator. And so I don't have any use for them. I prefer the ones that I just picked up at Dollarama. So anyway, that's it, guys. I hope that you managed to take something away from this and give you some pointers on how to organize. I don't keep a lot of things, but I do keep those. So that's my, I don't know what you want to call it, quirk. People think that I'm weird, but they're very useful, and I use them everywhere, in the bathroom, cupboards, and not really plain in sight, but hidden in cupboards, and they're very handy. I use them in drawers, and they're just fantastic for keeping things very organized and neat. So there you have it, everybody. My pantry and drawer reorganization. And it's not perfect, but I'm always working on it. And so hopefully I'll be able to move on to another area of the condo soon. Mainly the walk-in closets. I have 2 of them. And one of them is mine. One of them is my mom's. So it's going to be very hard, everybody. And I just hope that I can manage to get through it because I have to do it. So that's it for now, and I'm thinking of trying to do a story time next. We'll have to see. I am going to be doing a recipe sometime maybe this week or early next, and I'll have to keep you posted on my new menu plan. Like, I'm following a new vegetarian diet with just very few proteins in it, and I'll have to keep you posted. So anyway, have a good day, and I hope that you come back to my channel. Thank you for stopping by and watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye.